collegiate career in May. And I know 17 years sounds like a really, really long time, but as Monsignor said, in my head, I was sitting in this exact same audience like it was yesterday. I didn't realize it at the time, but CYO is truly one of the most meaningful sports leagues that we have. CYO was my first experience of learning how to honor God in all areas of my life, on the court, in the classroom, and in the community. Every time we get to wear resurrection across our chest, in our wins, in our losses, in our hardships, our sportsmanship, our hard work, we are honoring God and being brought closer to Him. Throughout my career, I played in a lot of games. I won a lot, but lost more than I would have liked. I practiced the same skills, the same shots, the same game-winning moments over and over and over again. And I spent an unhealthy amount of time in gymnasiums. But as I look back and I reflect on the amount of time I've spent with a basketball in my hand, I truly don't remember the wins and the losses. I do remember a few big shots, I'm not going to lie. But what stands out to me most are the memories, the people I've met along the way, and the lessons that basketball has taught me that have truly changed my life. For many of you like me, this will be your first introduction to an organized team of basketball. That's exciting. You should be so overjoyed to be starting this journey. Many of you might want to play in college. You might dream of playing professionally. Others might just want to try this for the first time and have fun with friends. But I can guarantee you that by playing basketball, no matter what you play for, this sport will make you a better person as a result of the life lessons that it throws at you. Many without you even realizing it. CYO taught me how to win with grace and respect for others, and also how to handle tough losses with composure, confidence, and the trust to keep moving forward. To keep moving forward, handling losses is hard, but it's a part of life. CYO also taught me what it's like to be on a team. That you have to treat every single person on your team with kindness and respect. You might be the best player, or this might be your first time ever picking up a basketball. But if you treat every single person on your team with kindness and respect, the sky is the limit for you, and I promise the wins will follow. What CYO taught me is that your success as a team is not only a result of the hard work on the court. It's about the relationships you make with your teammates and your coaches. So really treating every single person and showing up every day with the intention of not only making yourself better, but everyone else around you better, as players and as people, is a true key to being great. This same type of attitude and mindset also applies to your opponents and the referees. Now I know this one can be a little bit more difficult when things get heated and you're in the heat of the moment in a game. But treating every single person you meet with kindness and respect, no matter the circumstance, is what differentiates good players from great players. Good people from great people. CYO also teaches you accountability and responsibility. As Monsignor said, you guys just vowed. You have to show up on time, to games, to practices. If you really want to be great, that means working hard at practice, but also working hard outside of practice. When you're tired, when you don't feel like it. Those are all the qualities that make players great and differentiate average players from superstars. This also doesn't only apply to the court. You have to make sure you're getting your work done in the classroom. At Georgetown, before I could even be recruited to play college basketball, they looked at my grades before they could even see if I was good. So it's really important to make sure that you're handling your responsibilities in the classroom, you're keeping good grades, and staying well-rounded in all areas. The good thing is, CYO and other recreational sports actually improve performance in the classroom because you're learning time management, you're working with other people, your energy's up, your focus. So really pouring into both areas, academics and athletics, is super important. And as I touched on earlier, what I take away most from CYO was the relationship that it fostered for me and God. Throughout my career, I've struggled with injuries, challenges, other hardships, but I never ever quit because I knew that God was walking with me. This was my first experience of knowing that God wants the best for us. In our highest of highs, the wins, but we can't win all the time. And He's walking with us as well in the lowest of lows. A prayer that I would always say before a big game, before a free throw, game-winning shot, was, "Little flower in this hour, to St. Therese. Little flower in this hour, show your power. I'm sharing that with you all as a cheat code, so you can go take it, you can use it. It's short, it's easy, it's powerful, and it always helps me remember that we're playing for something bigger than ourselves. We're playing for God and to honor Him. And so for all the players here, it's so great to see all of your faces, but I'm just going to let you know, you're going to miss shots, you're going to have bad games, you're going to get frustrated. It's a part of basketball. And for the coaches and parents here, you're going to inevitably want to lose your cool over playing time, a performance, a bad call by referee. But I will ask all of you, before you let these emotions overcome you, to remember why we play. To remember that this game is far greater than anything that actually happens on the basketball court. The memories, the relationships, the growth, and the lessons learned will always outlive any scoreboard or stat sheet. My mom was my first CYO basketball coach, and I can tell you from lived experience, I don't remember much of her coaching advice. She did teach me the little flower prayer, and I know she loved boxing out. What I will never ever forget were the car rides together, the laughs, the shared love of basketball that we got to develop and foster together, and the post-game trips to Carvel. Those were great. I just lost my mom to cancer in June, and I can tell you that I would never ever have had any of the athletic success I've had if it wasn't for her unwavering commitment, dedication, and support of my dreams. And I'm forever grateful to Resurrection CYO for the memories that it gave us. And now I know I've been up here talking for a long time, and my senior's probably going to cut the microphone soon, but if you don't take away much from what I've said today, I'll leave you with this. I hope your CYO season